I stand exactly by what I said last Friday. There's a new man in Oklahoma City, a new Batman, and I have seen the light. I said for years on this show, Kevin Durant was my favorite player, and it's over. He's going nowhere without his little buddy, who is the man in town, Russel Westbrook. Since Russel Westbrook has been gone, Oklahoma City is 4-3. Oklahoma City lost last night to the team with the worst record in the West, the Utah Jazz. Are you kidding me? The Jazz were up through three quarters, 90-74. Kevin Durant took a career-high 34 shots last night. He missed 20 shots. 20 shots he missed. That's a lot to miss. A lot of players would never even take 20 shots in a game. So now let me restate my case here quickly. Kevin Durant disappeared down the stretch of 4 straight playoff games without Russel Westbrook last year against the Memphis Grizzlies, who my Spurs, by the way, beat last night in Memphis. Thank you very much. Without Westbrook, as I said, they're 4-3, but against Portland at home, a Portland that's starting to fade a little bit, 4-4 in its last 8 games. Kevin Durant scored 1 point in the fourth quarter. Kevin Durant missed a little bunny shot from about 8 feet that could have tied the game late. Kevin Durant allowed Portland to come from 11 down over the last 9 minutes and 22 seconds of the fourth quarter in Oklahoma City. Then against the woeful Brooklyn Nets, who had hit bottom in San Antonio, Kevin Durant allowed them to come from, what was it, a 19-0 run late in the game, had 2 crucial turnovers, scored only 4 fourth-quarter points. Are you kidding me? You got to be better than that, Kevin Durant. And then Saturday night at Minnesota, he did go off. He scored 48 points in that game. But you know why he got away with what happened in the fourth quarter? Because Kevin Love tends to disappear late in games even more than Kevin Durant does. Kevin Love had a chance to shoot 3 free throws, down only 2 points with 2 seconds left in the game. What did Kevin Love do? He missed the first 2 free throws. Then he obviously tried to miss the third one, and Oklahoma City survived in that game. Way to go. I'm not impressed. The floor is yours, Dr. Naismith, Stephen Naismith.
I'm really getting to the point where I'm really serious about having you banned from talking basketball.
Yeah, because I just nailed you to the floor on that one.
It is unbelievable how disrespectful you are.
Just how
to
dead honest I am.
one of the greatest players in the NBA
oh,
today.
Stop it.
He's not?
Oh, please.
Kevin Durant is not one of the greatest players in the NBA today?
Trying to make the case for him being
Kevin Durant is not one of the greatest players in the NBA today.
I mean, I can't put greatest next to the name yet. What has he done? He's won.
What has he done?
What has he done?
Hey, what has he done? A multiple-time scoring champion. He took a team to the finals on a bad NBA finals because he disappeared at key pivotal moments. He averaged plus 30 on better than 50% shooting in an NBA finals. The dude right now is
How long did those finals last?
Excuse me. You sit here and you praise. Listen, I love Carmelo, but you praise Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony has been out in the first round 8 or 10 years.
I never call him great.
Excuse me. You have said he was great.
I have
not. You said that there's a different level of greatness well, what does that, Skip? I'm sorry, Skip. I apologize.
We're talking about greatness or top 5?
Educate me for a second. I'll give you the floor again. What is the difference? If you are a top 5 player, you trying to tell me you could be a top 5 player in the world and you're not great?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah. I got to see some championships till I go great.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because now that clarifies a lot of things for me. Okay, I have no problem. That's your criteria. I'll allow you to have that position. I think Kevin Durant is great. I think that you can't pick 3 dudes in the NBA that you would want before Kevin Durant. 3. You can't come to me with 3 dudes in the NBA that you would come before Kevin Durant. Now, let me break down some basketball stuff for you. I understand you're looking at Kevin Durant. And I understand right now you don't like what you're seeing. 34 shots, he only made 14, he missed it. That was an off night. You didn't say anything when he dropped 48 the other night and he hit 13 or 17 shots. You didn't sit there and say anything when he was dropping 33 and it was better than 50% shooting. What I'm saying to you is this. Kevin Durant's problem has never been his game. Kevin Durant's problem has been his attitude, his aggression or lack thereof, his assertiveness, because he does not mind deferring. What I'm looking at is a guy that's rebounding more. I'm looking at him generating a certain number of assists, not to mention the fact that I'm looking at a guy that's saying, win, lose, or draw, I'm willing to go down with the ship. I'm willing to be the guy that we fall because of. Skip, that's a big, big deal. Because let me tell you something. It's one thing to be able to make those shots and to be efficient. But even when Kevin Durant dropped 35, I didn't like the fact that it came on 17 or 18 shots. I like the fact that he's willing to gun it. I like the fact that he's willing to sit there and say, y'all move out the way. I got this. I like that because guess what? That's what makes Russel Westbrook great. That's what, don't act like, listen, you got to be careful. You can sit there and raise your eyebrow all you want and be dismissive. I'm the one who was telling you. Not at all. I'm the one who was telling you about Russell Westbrook for years. You were the one saying, I'll trade him, get rid of him, he'll never do this.
I told you, I saw the light.
All right there, but who was telling you for about 2 years? It was me. So what I'm saying is, listen up. Stephen A. Smith, listen up. Here's the deal. You got Kevin Durant. If this dude is aggressive, we know what he can do offensively. He's 6'10", 6'11", got a wingspan 7'6", can pull up from 30, can handle the rock. He can play 4 different positions. This dude is elite. He may go down before all is said and done as the greatest scorer in NBA history. This dude is that legit.
Not sure he's gonna have to show
this dude
for
is
it,
that legit. So all I'm saying to you is this. If he's aggressive to the point where he's willing to be not just a sniper, but an assassin, a mercenary.
Don't see it in him.
If he's that dude, I'm just saying, Skip, the point that I'm trying to make to you is that when I see stuff like last night, no, he wasn't as efficient as we're accustomed to seeing him be. But what I saw was a guy that sat there and said, y'all don't seem to want this bad enough. Give it to me. And he didn't get it done last night, but if he maintains that attitude, once Russell Westbrook comes back, you keep that attitude, oh, that's a plus. That is not a minus. Keep that in mind.